Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Happy Friday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 34th installment of Foxie A.M. with this lovely little black squirrel. The gorgeous Miss Dee of Dee's Fendon and I of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you for joining us this morning. Hope you guys are waking up awesome. You have your beverage.
At least waking up.
Right?
That's always a plus.
What did Robin Williams used to say? Good morning, Vietnam.
Well, we would say it another way. Good morning, and it was a 2-word. Good morning wishes.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
They were duckers.
Still waking up. Well, I've got my bangs tamed because they went out on the town again on their own last night.
You got to find out where they're going and
I don't
follow
know.
them.
They're having a great old time. This morning they were way over to the right, just going, hey.
When your bangs have more fun than you do, you need to be
They really
joining
do.
them somewhere.
They really do. I need to stay up with them.
But since it's a morning show, I'm not going to go to the other place they might have been.
Yeah. Well, it's afternoon show for some of these people.
Well, they probably already caught. Well, I was going to.
Speaking of, good morning and happy, Saturday to Mark Strelson and Friday to Bionic Bigfoot. He says he's not here today.
But I think he's here because he came back.
Shady Grady, good morning. The real Jimmy P. Good morning, Jimmy P. Says making coffee out here in Cali at 6:30 a.m. I'll try to make it back for the show. Well, hopefully you did, and good morning. We got Dee's Fendon. I have no idea who that is. And
crazy lady.
Daily, or as Lily calls him, Fishball. Fishball, hi. She loves Fishy Bingo so very much. And she'll be playing Fishy Bingo with us here right after the stream. So she's in the other room with Grandpa. He's making her some scrambled eggs and some toast, one of her most favorite breakfasts. So,
But she did not want to go with Grandpa. She wanted to sit with you today.
yeah, she wanted to sit in Grandma's hair and talk to Dee.
She was going.
Yeah.
And that's when you hate to turn them away.
I know. And then they give you those big baby eyes, and she's got big baby eyes. So. But we'll see. Maybe she'll make an appearance towards the end of the stream. And good morning, Holly Gibbs. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday, beautiful, as well as Cara C. Good morning, lovely. Hope you're doing well. Our bestie May. Good morning, May. Thank you for joining us. Hope you and Shane and Jax are doing well this morning. I still love the fact that Jax named his axolotl after his favorite soda, Dr. Pepper. I love that he has an axolotl named Dr. Pepper. And speaking of bestie, there's our other bestie, Shane's Tanks and Bowls. Good morning, bestie. Hope you guys are doing well and staying warm this morning. It was so chilly last night. There was actually quite a thick layer of ice on our tub pond outside. Now there's no life left in it, but still, like, there was a good amount of ice on it, and in the afternoon there was still ice on it. So it's getting quite cold here.
We got 40s here last night. I don't think it got as cold as what they said, but it called for around 40. But
yeah,
it's I got to gather plants and stuff and start getting them ready to transition inside.
And we're already after peak of the foliage, so the leaves are starting to get really crispy and drop off the trees. And it's been clear skies at night, so it's been getting extra cold. So winter's coming, and I don't want it to happen. I feel like we just had New Year's. What are we doing here?
We've only just begun.
Right? We've only just begun.
One of my favorite singers.
I loved Karen Carpenter. She was an amazing, amazing singer.
Talent before her time.
Yes, I agree. Was she one of the 27 Club? Is she a 27 member? There seemed to be a lot of amazing artists that joined the 27 Club, so that's why I asked. I think she might have been.
I never heard of it, so
yeah.
I'm a country hick. I don't know about such things.
I guess I don't know if that's a common knowledge thing or if that's like because I've been in the music part of it. I know
you were in the underworld.
I wasn't taking people out. Oh my goodness. But Holly
That's
says,
why you can't find her music, because she was in the underworld.
Because it's not under my name.
See, it was under. I was right.
You're gonna do something big, do it smart so you have a good private life. But Holly says, I'm at my volunteer job with 2 cups of coffee and now starting on a monster. I'm definitely 100% awake. Are you just sitting there like,
she's like, hey, come here, let me help you. Come over here.
Hey.
And no, lady, we're over here for some serenity.
Oh, goodness. No, I'm waking up good this morning. Red Laser, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. Bionic Bigfoot with all of the emojis. Christopher Junkin, good morning. Happy Friday. Says, I am struggling this morning. All the giggles from Foxie are making it a little brighter. Well, I'm sorry that you're struggling, and we will try to giggle you better. That seems to be what we do here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm not fully loaded.
Don't come here for your information, folks.
I mean, we know our things, but I feel like we are the stream that, because every other stream is very fish related, fish topic, fish centered. And although we are Aquarius, we're like the fun, relax, chill, fill up your cup stream, I guess.
Well, if you want to see fish, here's 2 of them.
And you never know when an axolotl will be in here.
They keep them in the same tank, and they eat the same foods. And when you water change them, you just, and it is done.
But yes, I like to think that we're Aquarius, but we're more the type that this stream is more for, I don't know, making people laugh, relax a bit, relieve some stress, just chill out, have some fun. And maybe sometimes, if we're lucky, we get a fish question.
Yeah, we're every once in a while we slip up and share something. Well, she does. I don't share a whole lot.
Seems lately the last piece of knowledge I shared was the eyelash spawning mop for panda cories, and that is all the rage now.
Now everybody's going and buying eyelashes from the drugstore, thinking they can put it on a mop, and it's an eyelash mop.
I mean, 10 years ago, I might have done that. So I can't blame anyone else that does. Kisser says, I am always shocked on the morning shows that you two are not really mermaids. We are. We're just in our dry form.
Land stuff. We have to show up and walk around sometimes.
Exactly. And the longer we're out of water, like the more we change. So I'm pretty much my human form at this point. And Aquarium Daily Andrew with a $5 super chat. Thank you so very much for that. Greatly appreciate it. And he says, Mr. Fishballs.
Well, we all know Andrew has balls
so
now.
Cute how she says it, because she goes, fish ball.
Yeah, they might be fishy, but he has some apparently, because even Lily can recognize that.
Her hand goes up, and she's
ride them
until the first ball drops.
That's so many questions, Andrew. We need to know what happens at midnight on the first.
Thank you so very much for that, Andrew. I greatly appreciate that.
See, she even has a murdog.
And it's always like Shade to be always needing the attention she's getting.
Yeah.
They're the same person, just two different bodies. They will chew on the same toys. They want to eat the same food, be in the same space, want the same person for the same amount of attention at the same time.
That's when you go to the PetSmart, you're picking out toys, and the sales associate comes, can I help you? You say, well, I'm looking for a toy for my granddaughter. Oh, that's so cute. You call your puppy your granddaughter. Mm-hmm. Is that your daughter's puppy? And you're like, no, it's my granddaughter.
Yeah, because the latest fight is over the Lammy. They absolutely, both of them, love the stuffed lamb chop. But I have to get a new one because I just bought him his Halloween edition Lammy, and within 4 days, he already got into her headspace and took out the squeaker. So now, the past couple of days, he has this Kong pacifier that I got him when he was a teeny tiny puppy that you can fill with peanut butter. And she calls it a ball because it bounces so well. So her and him have been arguing over the ball lately.
Well, at least she's not trying to lick the peanut butter out of it.
And we don't put peanut butter in it anymore for him. He doesn't, since he started with his allergies, he doesn't really seem to like peanut butter anymore. So we don't really mess with peanut butter anymore with him, but he just likes to chew it. He carries it around like a tiny corgi kettle ball is what he does with it, like a horse does. That's what he does with his. But him and Lily will fight over it. They're so funny. And like she's walking more than she's crawling now. And like she's starting a fast walk. But still, like she'll push him out of the way and he'll bulldoze her right over. It's just funny. And Shady says, I have a fish question, Foxy. What temperature do you keep your longfin cherry barbs at over there? I'm getting a tank ready for the batch of 12 that I won from Skipper's auction. Well, we keep them at room temperature. We don't heat their tanks, so our typical room temperature is between 70 and 74. And where are they at the moment? Those guys are about 72. Those guys up there are probably about 74. So the 70s is good for them. High 60s. You don't want them above 82. So room temperature should be fine. As long as you keep your house on a warmer side and it's not on a cold wall, it should be okay.
So there you have it. Some actual fish info today.
Yeah, they answered a question. Maybe I got it right. And Christopher says, I have so much to do today and have the energy of a sloth. Oh my goodness, I get that too. Sometimes you just gotta push yourself through. And I find that when I don't have a lot of energy, I put on something funny just to make me giggle, and the giggles give me energy.
Oh, we were at the aquarium. They had the little bracelets like Jenna put in the Fish Fam thing.
Oh, the follow bracelets.
Track of that, and there was all kinds of creatures, and one of them was a sloth, and I said, well, I don't want to get that because they don't move fast enough.
Exactly.
I don't know until they move in 6 months.
I love the follow bracelets. I have a sea turtle in memory of Midrell, so I get to track a sea turtle. Her name is Lady Jane, and I recently just got a manatee, the original mermaid, and I get to track her. Her name is Nettles. This bitch don't go nowhere.
Maybe she's holed up for the season. Maybe she's having a baby and just don't want to get out about.
Maybe. I think they just caught her and put the tracking chip on her a little bit ago because she hasn't gone very far, and she's in the Georgia area. She's sometimes up by you. Miss Lady Jane's always by you, and right now I think she's chasing jellyfish out into the Atlantic because she's the farthest out she's ever been. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I could show you guys on this app. I absolutely love the follow. Like they're also coming out with stuffed animals. So if you don't want to do the bracelets, but with each one you get a tracking number that you put into the follow app. And then you get typically daily updates on what your animals are up to. And I'm trying to find the follow app so I could show you guys what
Well,
Lady
Butterfly
Jane.
got two of those bracelets. May not be the same brand, but she got a sea turtle, and he's little somebody. And then she got and the turtle's off of Boston, off the coast of
Yeah.
Boston. And she got another creature, but we saw online they had a wolf, and that's her favorite animal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have to go and buy a wolf one. But she goes on there and she tracks them because, you're not going to see it daily.
Yeah.
But
Like here's mine. I don't know how well you could see that, but here's the Earth, and I got Lady Jane and I got Nettles, and they're basically in the same area. So I'm going to show you where Lady Jane is at the moment.
Oh, she got a penguin, and hers is a South America penguin.
Awesome. Well,
That's
so
what
far
it
I
is.
got both animals are in the U.S. So Lady Jane is mostly on the coast over here near D.C. between where does she like to go? Between Greensboro, Raleigh, North Carolina, and she goes up to Philly. But right now she's fucking all the way off out to sea. So I think
Oh, she's after some sort of thing
I
on a
think
ship out there. She got her eye on somebody.
well, I know that they like to eat jellyfish, so I think that's where she's heading out to. And they even show you a picture of them. So that's Lady Jane. She's a leatherback sea turtle. And it tells you where they caught her, to track her story. They did that with Nettles too. Let me see if I can show you Nettles. And then we'll get back to chat because people are probably like, we don't care about this. But I think it's so cool. I love this. And when you buy this, it helps it go with the money, helps fund research to help save the habitat loss for like a lot of these guys. Like Nettles for the manatee. That's one of their big things is habitat loss. And right now she's outside of Kingsland. I believe that's Georgia. She was caught just down the bay here a little bit, but she goes up in this little Gulf right there, and that's what she plays like all the time since they released her. She's always right there. But I love that I get a daily update on these two specifically and where they are every day, and sometimes they're only 20 feet from where they were, sometimes they're 40 miles further. So I really love following them on their adventures and wondering what they're doing and making up my own story along the way.
Yeah, Butterfly's turtle has traveled 1,600 miles.
Wow.
And you've had a bunch of more people pop in.
I think mine's up over 1,800. I think it just crossed 1,800. Yes, good morning, Monster Fish Gal. Thank you for joining us. See, Fish Fam Link has entered chat. Hello, Linky. Good morning. I am really behind. Jenna P, good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, she's on mute again. So good morning, Jenna.
But she's running 4 monitors.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how you keep track of all that. That's too much for me. And
she probably has a spreadsheet for each one of them.
Probably. Christopher said she might be fooling us all, and this is the world's best lip reader.
Yeah, he wanted us to talk about her since she can't be here. I said, she can read lips, I'm pretty sure she can. She says she can't.
I'm sure she could. She's Jenna. And Shady, no heater should be required unless your house gets extra cold or it's on a really cold wall. This should be okay. But yeah, she said she has 4 monitors open plus a phone. I don't know with that I can dedicate any mental energy to trying to liberate.
I hear you, girl. I hear you.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, you're right. Well, he said, I think Dee Dee and Roxanne should host a bingo one Friday. We are due to be on Fishy Bingo with Andrew. We just haven't gotten to talk about it yet.
Oops.
Figure out when we can. Well, I did tell Andrew it would have to be after the Clash and Swap because we were so busy up until then. And the Clash just happened and the swap just happened. So like now's the time we talk about it. So we'll have to see when we're free. So it is a Friday. So I'm about to talk about which Friday you would be able to do that, Miss Dee Dee. Because I could do it any Friday. It would just have to be when your schedule is open.
And look, Annette wants it to be like a marathon.
Oh my goodness, 6 hours of bingo. I would love that. Although I need to play too. I'm so addicted. It's ridiculous. And I didn't get a bingo. I did not win yesterday.
I never win.
So close. I get so close. I was number one for a minute.
There's always somebody waiting for you to slide just a little bit, and they go slip right on in there. Take it from them.
Exactly. Well, me and Steven were neck and neck for a while, and I think Lori overtook me. And I think now I'm number 4. So I was number 1 for just a moment. The sun was so lovely.
Oh, a new game.
Good morning, Matt. Says not too bad it's not fishy Twister. You can only play Twister up until a certain age before you start stepping on yourself.
And it's always just a pile up. That's all it is at a cerern age. It's probably not pretty anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Christopher says, my daughter interned at the North Carolina Aquarium for a summer and their sea turtle program. It was amazing. Oh, that sounds so cool.
Well, Christopher, was she at Pine Knoll Shores? Was that one of them? That's the aquarium. That's the little aquarium close to us. The one that we went to was Ripley's Aquarium, which is this huge thing in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, the Ripley's Aquarium. Well, they have a bunch of. No, they don't. I'm thinking of the Ripley's Believe It or Not.
It's a Believe It or Not one.
Do you
it is that
aquarium or not?
Well, there was a mighty big fish.
Yeah, but
I have
an aquarium, but I've never been there. Maybe one day.
My cousins, now that I've got the saltwater tank, she said you need to go catch a pinfish and stick it in there.
Oh my goodness! But yeah, I'd have to look that up because I don't know what's much in there, but. If there's anything like the museum, the Ripley's Believe It or Not, it's got to be pretty cool.
I've never been to any of that, but you have gigantic round aquariums with I don't know how hundreds of the African cichlids in it, and I mean they have one. I think it's a 21,000 gallon aquarium.
Wow!
With sharks. I mean, I'm talking about some decent sized sharks and fish and everything in it. Ori eels, and some of those things are this long.
Yeah, they're huge. They're a lot bigger than you think.
They're big.
Yeah.
And I got a picture of one, and he put his eye up to the glass like, "You looking at me, bitch?" And he snapped his little jaws like, put your arm in here. I'll show you something. Oh, she was in Kill Devil Heels. Oh, that's nice. She was on the islands.
Christopher said that he got to attend 5 different releases there. He enjoyed her working there as much as she did. That's pretty cool. Love to see them go back home. And I was thinking the same thing, Jenna, not whale-wise, but I was like, is he being tracked and he doesn't realize it?
That's his probation bracelet.
He's the
he thinks it's hot. He's chasing him. It's his probation officers.
If you would like to track Matt, just to purchase the Madalobe.
Oh, maybe we can put them on the table next year.
Probation bracelet. That's great.
And yes, we are all being tracked. Just mention something, and it'll be in your Google search next time you pull it up.
You said it too. Oh goodness. Good morning, Latoya Lake Talan. I hope you're doing well this morning. Happy Friday to you, yours, and all your spooters. She's got such a cute collection of jumping spiders. Now, I'm terrified of them, and I failed at trying to keep my own, but I am enjoying her collection. She's helped me get over my fear a lot, just as much as Shane and May Latoya's helped with us. At least the jumping spiders.
I got stuff off of their table, and I got shrimp sticks was one of the things,
Mhm.
and I fed them last night, and I saw a whole bunch of shrimp hours later because some of my tanks don't have enough shrimp to do a whole stick, so I
Yeah.
snap it. Well, apparently they had pulled that thing down. I thought, oh Lord, there's a dead fish in there, but they had pulled that thing down, and they were all on top of it.
You hear that? It's like crack, Latoya.
Yeah, she scared me and made me happy all at the same time.
Now, I saw that she also makes axolotl pellets. And you
Oh.
know, and many of the viewers will know that my axolotl Duke is notoriously picky and will only eat either Hikari carnivore pellets or the bland guppies in his tank that he's like breeding his own line of guppies. They're gorgeous. But he won't eat anything besides like those two things and like worms. So like if it's any other type of pellet, he won't eat it. But I saw that Lake to Land also makes amphibian pellets. So any of your amphibians, especially your axolotls. And I asked her as politely as possible if it was very fragrant, and she replied with, "Yes, it's stinky." Because if you know anything about axolotls, they hunt first with their smell and then with their sight, basically grid pattern until they find their food. So I want to get some of hers because it's made from home. It's made at home from scratch by her. So I feel like if he's going to eat any pellet and if it's the right scent, maybe it'll be hers. And it'll be healthier than Hikari carnivore pellets when I can't get him those wormies. So I want to give them a try. So Latoya will be making an order for those soon. And I'll let you know if he eats them or not. And Mystery Cell Garden says, Foxy, did you see that the Keystone Clash posted on Facebook an application to fill out for anyone who is interested in being on the senior admin committee or ops committee? Committee. And drink.
Wet those lips.
For 2025. I did not, Annette, but I'll have to go over and look at that. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you so very much.
Oh, and somebody else that I did not realize was making stuff, and that's Cryptkeeper. He has food.
Oh.
I mean, this is just
What,
one type. This is the snowflake. Yeah, shrimp food.
Nice.
And I mean, so I want to buy from my friends.
Yes, I agree. I'd rather buy from the people who I know who's making it, how they're making it, and the love that they're putting into it, than rather a big box company, which you never know what kind of fillers or all the other garbage. I can't think. The other fillers or preservatives. There you go, preservatives that they put in their foods. And like if it's homemade, there's a lot less of that stuff, so you don't have to worry about it as much.
Oh, speaking of friends, our friend Rico Stan, or Rico Stain, as you say.
Stain.
His daughter brought her art to the Clash, and I got a piece of it. I don't think I shared it yet. But
oh my God,
this
that's really
isn't
cool.
a good picture because it's behind a piece of shiny
sleeve. That's really cool.
Her art reminds me of Scunch Princess.
Very similar, yes.
Yeah, all the shading, and it's kind of spooky, and for the first time ever, Stephen P. and Jenna made, and they kind of look 3D. They're not, but they really look like it.
Those are so cool.
And they had many to choose from, and two different sizes.
And good morning, Jenu.
And one thing I've been wanting forever and a day, and that was a piece of Ed's work. And I did manage to get me.
Wow, I like that.
And it's big because, look. And I have small hands, but it's, it's girthy. It would, a large, like aquarium co-op filter would fit behind us.
I really like that. That looks nice. And good morning, Nano. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I saw those and I liked the look that he was going with for them. And, I'm obsessed with my axolotls. And axolotls come from Mexico, which is from the Aztec culture. So I asked and because he made me those awesome axolotl heads. But now that they're big adults, they don't fit in there as well. Like the juvies up to 8 inches will go in there, but now that they're over that size, they don't fit in there as well. So I asked him if he could make the Godzolotl, because that's who the axolotls are named after, is the Godzolotl. I'll eventually make a video about the story, but I asked him if he can make the Zolotl.
Sure.
2 caves. I'm gonna do that over the winter because I have 6 more to get rid of, and then I'm free till March.
Well, didn't somebody just have babies?
Not axolotl wise. No. They.
Oh, maybe that's an old video that popped up in my feed.
Yeah, probably Duke's birthday. Oh, Duke's birthday when his babies hatched. Yeah, that was in March. Yeah.
Okay.
But that was so weird that his babies hatched on his birthday. That was crazy timing. Usually it's like a week or so off, but still, like, that was the day. But anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yes, I asked Eddie if he'd make the Aztec version of the Zolotl statues as 2 caves, and if he could do like an Aztec ruin cave in the middle, that would be very cool. And then that, because I'd like to make an Aztec ruins style tank.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, one more last thing. I think this is all that I found that I had not shared. It's a fossil. We got that from Night Owl Aquatics.
What is that a fossil of?
He did not say. And but it looks like, I don't know, is it the ridges in it? Now the back is, regular stone, and it looks like I can even see a little imprint, the fossil on the backside too. But he was just out one day and happened to look down to see that. So of course, he shaped it and shined it and all that. But it's pretty good that people have the eye to do that.
Yeah, and that's really cool. And it looks dangerous.
Well, you can take this. You might could take this on a plane because it's just a stone, but it could poke an eye out.
You probably have to put it in your luggage.
Thanks for the idea. Now I can go walking.
And yes, everyone's talking about Jay's amazing video. It was amazing. And Jenna, thank you for dropping the link to the Nano Aquarium Guys video. That was so cool. I can't wait to see part 2 of that. Yes,
me either. And he used some sort of epoxy and all. He said it's non-toxic to fish tanks. So that's very interesting. You know what? That stone is very cold.
So it's getting you ready for. Good morning, Kelly and Fat Kitty. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Jen, did I say good morning to you? Good morning, lovely. Christopher Junkin, yes, I said hello to you. But oh my goodness, it is 9:34. I think it's time we should get over to our member video. Not the making of our members video. We are 93 members strong, guys. Thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And this morning, the members video has a new song. I've been working on a project, like I said, for the axolotl origins. And this song did not make the cut, but I still thought it was pretty cool. So I put it on the video for you guys to enjoy this morning. So are you ready, 3G? Enjoy.
Gold runs through jungle shadows, gods in sky casting down their arrows. Axolotl swims in the moonlit waters, escape the fate avoiding sun's fiery quarters. Axolotl, changing shape, avoiding throttle. Axolotl, in the waves you find your temple. Under stars that whisper old tales, in the streams where life prevails, Zulotl turns to sacred salamander, hiding from the gods' cruel gander. Axolotl, changing shape, ancient lagoon, echoes of a past under the moon. Solar spirit in the water still swims till the end of time, avoiding sins.
Not as much of a dancey song, but I still thought it was fun, and I had to use it once.
Well, I got a little bit of a workout.
I get that guitar riff stuck in my head where it sounds like the guitar is saying axolotl at the end there. And I don't think I'm going to use it for anything else. I'm not going to use it for the axolotl video I'm making, but I still thought it was a fun one, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thank you so very much for all of your support. 93 members. Thank you all so very much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. My bangs are doing their own thing again. Get up.
They're ready to party. It's Friday night. We just got paid.
Christopher says that he loves the song, and My Fish Tank says, great song. Thank you so very much, guys. And Holly said that that rock is called a orthoceros.
Orthoceros?
So I'll have,
Orthoceros?
I asked Holly exactly what that is, but I might just have to look that up after the stream.
I looked it up. They kind of look exactly like this.
Yeah.
That's good. Yes.
Oh,
and Shady mentioned Whips World's t-shirts that
yes.
Susie Q is selling. And I picked one up. Whip's World. So let's get Tank. And Whip being the sweet heart of a person that he always is, Susie makes all the profit.
Oh, that's awesome. And Susie Q makes great quality items. She even made this axolotl that Miss Dee Dee sent me. And I love this thing. Now, a 14-month-old baby's been picking this up and dropping it, hitting everything with it. It hasn't chipped at all. Like, it's still amazing. All her fingers are still there, everything. She did a really good job. And I've seen her mugs. I've seen her stickers. I haven't had any of her fabrics. I don't know about her fabrics, but I know about her little items, and they've all been great. So. And Aquarium Daily gifted 5 Foxie's Fishes memberships. Andrew, thank you so very much for that. We greatly, greatly appreciate that. Oh my goodness. And those ones too, because it's working this morning. Jack's Animals and Aquatics, Oink Master Supreme, M. Myers, because I know he doesn't like to be called Michael. Asaya Llewellyn, because I got her last name right finally. And Toonie Loon, guys, welcome to membership. And Andrew, thank you so, so very much for that. And let us play you, in the spirit of the season, a little video.
It started raining harder. There was a loud thud, and the house was silent. When she went to check on him, his shirt was empty.
Happy Snowy.
I like that sneaky giggle.
Thank you so, so very much for that, Andrew. Greatly appreciate that. Christopher said, Axolotl is going to be forever stuck in my head. Oh, maybe I'll put that up as just like a photo with it on like a member's video for the song if you want to listen to it. But I don't think that's like a general public song. It's okay, but I don't like that they mispronounced Axolotl's name in the very beginning. Otherwise, it would have been a good song. And Holly says, that word.
Yeah, read that.
Orthoceros is a genus of extinct nautiloid cephalopod restricted to middle Ordovic.
Is it Ordovician?
Why?
Ordovician.
Ordovician aged marine limestones of the Baltic states and Sweden. I feel like I should know that word, Ordovician, but I don't.
I think I had a bra from there one time.
funny. And good morning, Branson Lightcap. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. It's you, Nancy B. from Tennessee. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of people. If I missed you, I'm so sorry, guys. So what do you have planned for today, Miss Dee Dee, or this weekend?
Well,
Going on?
after we close out the stream, I have started pulling, but I've still got to get to the shed. I did pick up a few little creatures from somebody at the Clash. I can't remember where I got them, but I got
more creatures.
him. And I got a little rest in peace feller.
Oh, the decorations, nice.
An orange bat.
Ooh.
And I'll be nice, a kitty on a pumpkin. And a mummified fish.
Oh, those are so cool. Those are really cool. And you got those from the Clash?
Yeah, well, one of the tables that was she didn't have tanks or anything, but I went down there and saw those. If she had tanks, I didn't realize they were her tanks.
Yeah.
But I don't remember where I got them from.
But I know you like your little seasonal decorations for your tanks. So I'm glad you found some new cool ones. Those are awesome.
And I can't wait to put this guy in there.
Oh, I like that. Skull Mountain. Is that for Kurt?
Yeah, and he has so people be looking at.
I like that. And you're right, Holly is education. Yeah, those are really cool. I really like that cave one. Are you going to stick like some live plants to it?
No, because it only stays in a little while.
Yeah.
But Lochi would love to get up in this thing. But
I'm sure.
His tank. It's going to have to go into the 125.
I'm sure some Corys would appreciate it as well. And Holly says it's root.
Well, let the blue car get in there and take a nap.
Maybe. Maybe you can crawl in there and take one too.
I need to, maybe.
All right. But Holly says, root chakra to ground us to the earth and channel her healing energies through the body and through the aura. This fossil opens us to opportunity, wisdom, and transformation.
Well, I guess it has to go back in then because I'm ready for it. I just have to suck up the cold.
And eventually it'll be warm. Holly says she loves fossils. Oh my goodness, I love fossils too. I remember when I lived in PA when I was little, there was, I don't even know what it is, but they were like clearing out a place and there's a bunch of black boulders left behind. And I think they were like, I'm not even sure, slate maybe, slag, I'm not sure. But the way that the boulders broke apart was a very thin cleavages. So my little brother and I would go over there and like go through the rocks and you'd pull the either pieces out from the boulders or there's pieces that would have fallen down and you go through them. There were so many different types of cool fossils in there. And I remember him and I would bring back bags and bags and bags of fossils. And my mom's like, what am I going to do with all these rocks?
Yeah.
So me and my little brother have always been really into fossils and really into moss. She calls us the moss weirdos. We've always been obsessed with moss. I don't know why. I personally just love its texture. It helps me in the winter to fight seasonal depression with having some greenery in the house. I know that's why, but just in nature, I love it. I don't know.
It's kind of cool to have some nature stuff around you.
Yes.
And we've gotten so plastic-fied, and glued wood chip-fied that we don't have natural stuff anymore. And it feels good to have stuff like that.
It does. It does. And Holly says that she's a rock hound. Yeah, I used to collect rocks and now they're all in my fish tanks. But you have to be careful when doing that. Know what is and is not safe to put in your tank and where you're collecting it from.
And you know what would be cool? Is if you had painted like a plywood sheet or something and mounted it to your wall and then like glued them to it. But it had that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Branson says, I have yet to see my bot posse follow me to a stream this morning.
Yeah, they took his comment last night on Vibes and posted it like 50,000 times.
Really?
Yeah. So Vibes had to change it to subscribers only chat.
Yeah, I missed Vibes last night because the game was going on, so I have to go back and catch the replay. So I didn't get to see that, but like it's just a random bot doing it.
Well, they had a name. It wasn't one of them, Y2K F4950. It was like a Shirley somebody or something like that. But it copied his exact comment word for word.
And it only
went
did that
on,
Vibes.
on. And since it was a person's name, and I had been looking, I was probably watching Jay's Escape on my phone, and I looked up and I saw it a bunch of times, but I thought it was somebody they knew because it looked like a person. And then they finally made a comment, and so then I knew it was Fako.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm sorry they picked you for that, Branton. You were just the winner of that unlucky drawing.
Well, there have been others picked, and it wasn't as nice.
Yeah.
Like the time they, I think it was Ian. They copied Ian's avatar thing and went up as a guest on somebody's live stream. And of course, they just pop them up, and then all of a sudden you're being exposed to things.
Yeah. The Tic Tac Bandit used to do that all the time back in the day. And
he would copy a thing somehow.
Yeah, he would take someone's profile picture, change his account to their name, put up their profile picture, go on someone's live stream that had their StreamYard in the chat, and just wait. And then when they popped him up without showing himself, just looking at his picture, then he would expose his Tic Tac.
And back then a lot of people weren't comfortable going in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And so it was very normal for people to come on and never pop up the actual camera, and just talk. But nowadays it's like, even if you don't want to go on the camera for the regular, for everybody to see, you have to let me see your face. But if you've never seen them, you don't know their face either.
Exactly. But we all should know what the Tic Tac Bandit looks like by now.
We all know what he looks like, definitely, and what kind of boots he wears, because he ran around his house.
No, there was
exposed
a time,
with his boots.
There was a few times when he popped in on someone's stream and he showed his face. His face was shown
by accident,
and he had tattoos.
Yes,
yeah, and he looked like he was prison fit.
Yep.
And I don't think we saw much of him after that. So maybe he went back to where he belongs.
Maybe so.
And Ransom says, yes, I've managed to lose them. Nancy says, never show you Tic Tac, especially if it is a Tic Tac.
And that's the truth, Nancy.
Nancy.
Because I was in that live stream.
Yeah.
And I laughed at him.
What are you showing off? There's nothing to be proud of there. Oh, I miss her so much. She really had the best comebacks. Get off the screen.
Patty was listening, and I think Patty clipped it. Me laughing at him so hard.
Oh, it's too funny. Oh, I didn't check to see if there's any birthdays this weekend. Let me go over to our handy dandy Fish Family calendar.
And Lord knows, I've seen my share of flashes in my time.
I mean, you're Dee Dee. I think it's just part of the game.
Hey, officer, look at! I got something to show you.
But we have
that little fellow away.
We have no birthdays this weekend, but we do have a few birthdays coming up for next week's Hot Mess Express. So we'll have to save the birthday song for then.
Look who finally sashayed in.
Hello, 3G. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. You did miss your members video. It is a new song. You'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yep. So he didn't get his morning workout in.
And there's no birthdays for this weekend, so we're not going to be playing the birthday song this morning. I'm sorry.
Well, since he missed it, he's going to have to do like Scotty and listen to it and dance double time.
And Aquarium Daily says, I never show my true face.
Me either. Me either. This
Well,
is
don't
all.
ever take that mask off because you will scare the bejesus out of Lily. She loves your face.
This is a performance
And
personality
I love that his name is Fishball.
here.
And sometimes it's just ball.
Well, I mean, there ain't no judgment here. Things happen. It don't matter.
Learning to talk.
If you're happy in your world, it's fine. Oh, it's Maritza's birthday today.
Is it Maritza's birthday? She's not on the Fish Family calendar.
That's what John, my Fish Tanks Aquarium, has said. And John, are you going today too?
Well, then a very happy birthday to you, Maritza B.
I hate that they didn't make it to the class. They were supposed to. They had bags and all, and I was so excited.
Yeah,
I was gonna pick her brain for some drum knowledge for my music.
Yeah.
Like, is there a way you play certain pieces with certain pieces to make certain sounds? You know, because I don't know. I just try this one, try this one, try this one. The drums are the hardest for me.
The making of the music part is hard, but placing the lyrics into the music normally isn't hard unless the lyrics don't go with the melody, and then it can get a little tricky. But yeah, but it's fun, but it's frustrating, but it's fun.
Well, that's like our Halloween song coming up.
Oh my goodness.
We both had to sing the whole entire thing, and what we'll do, we'll chop and, insert each, she does one, I do one, whatever. But we both sing that one part completely different, but it sounds cool either way. And I played them on top of each other last night just to hear it. And we're not far off on anything else.
Yeah.
But of course, you do your ending and I do mine, and it was pretty cool.
Was it the first part? Because I think I might have messed the first part up, and I just went with it anyways between baby screams.
The one that you sing, the words that are in there, like at the end of every line, every verse. Okay. Might start with brooms, maybe.
We'll talk about it after, because I don't want to give that song away. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I love making our originals. They're so much fun. And John said he will be going today. We have Aquarium Daily right after this. So, guys, why don't we start thinking about a hashtag to send over to Aquarium Daily? And while we're thinking of that, I want to play the birthday song from Maritza B, because I did not know it was her birthday today. So a very merry birthday to you, Maritza. I hope you have a phenomenal birthday and another fantastic trip around the sun. She's an amazing human being, and I hope she has an amazing birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Yes. Absolutely.
So the recommendation so far for the hashtags is Mr. Fishballs or Tic Tac. Both are excellent.
Well, some of us went into Vibes last night with several. I think I used both of them. Spooky Dookie and Giggle Party or something.
Yeah, Giggle Party was because we're always
the people that weren't at Hot Mess Express last night. You realize that every time you use you poop in October, it's a spooky dookie.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
But remember, it was changed to duty.
Not me and Steven. We went hardcore.
I think it's so much funnier with spooky duty. I don't know why. I'm forever a little kid.
Are you of those 12-year-olds we have that's eternally 12?
I'm like 8. I'm stuck at 8 because I still want to play with Polly Pocket. But I also still giggle at when people say underwear.
How about bloomers?
Oh, bloomers. Well, that's way before my time, but they looked like they were like the original MC Hammer pants.
The granny panties. Yeah. That's about, and everybody knew, what everybody had because clotheslines were all the rage. And nobody had a dryer.
But I kind of like this since we're heading on over to Lily's most favorite show. We'll do Mr. Fishballs. And Dee Dee wants to text with every spooky dookie. Don't forget. That way she knows you're thinking about her. Oh my goodness.
This could get really weird, Matt. You better not.
We're having some coffee for that poop poop.
If I get a text from Matt, nah, I ain't looking at it.
Oh goodness.
It don't take much to entertain us, does it?
No, it doesn't. But that poop poop, me saying that just reminded me like that would be Danikin Aquatics trademarked, and which reminded me that Steven keeps calling us Peplin Farm. Yeah. My brain just went there.
Yeah.
We don't farm anything besides fish.
But he's got a tractor
to dig ponds. Why not a farm?
And it's sexy.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And
no,
he needs to show us that tractor more, doing some stuffs with it.
Well, not over the winter now that everything's going to be frozen. He might use it a little bit to like when he plows if he has to move some snow, but otherwise most tractor work is done spring, summer, fall. He didn't get any digging done on the koi pond this year because we've been busy with so many other things, and we had the fish fan barbecue to get ready for. Hopefully next year the koi pond will be finished digging out, and then we can get the liner for it because I think that's what's holding us back is how freaking expensive that liner is. Holy
yes,
God,
they are.
Darn it. And we need a big one. Like I think he said like 30 by 50 or 40 by 50 liner.
Oh, well, gosh, you'll have to put the property up for collateral for one of those. Jeez, I don't know how much one of those things would cost.
I think it's like $2,000 or something like that for one that size. So, do we get married? Do we get a koi pond?
Yeah.
I don't want a fancy wedding. That's about all I need. But all right, we have 1 minute until we head on over to Aquarium Daily. Miss Dee Dee, we should probably say our peas and carrots and head on out for this evening, for this morning. Is there anything you'd like to say before we head on over to Fishy Bingo? Fish balls.
Well, I hope everybody has a great weekend, whether it's relaxing and watching Hallmark Christmas movies or whatever it is you like to do, or have fun, whichever one you want. Do what you want to do.
Yes, go out, have some fun, enjoy the season, be safe, guys. Thank you all for being here with us this morning. Thank you for the gifted memberships, the super chats, the super stickers, the milestones. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or replay crew, thank you so much for being here with us. We love each and every single one of you. We'll see you next Thursday in the Hot Mess Express. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you on over at the Aquarium Daily with hashtag Mr. Fishballs. Call your loved ones, check in on them, give them hugs if they're close. If you're lucky to have them close, because tomorrow is never promised, but today is a gift of presents. So use it to spread a little love. And while you're at it, guys, plant the seed of kindness because the world's been used so much kindness. And that little bit of kindness can start with you. So go forth, spread some love, some kindness. Give your fishies a kiss and have a great day. See you over at Aquarium Daily with hashtag Mr. Fishballs. Love you all. Mwah.